am Pawan Prakash Gupta, and today I am going to demonstrate the hardware practical for the single phase half wave controlled rectifier. Controlled rectifier means it is the rectifier based on the SCR, where we are actually using the gate circuit for the triggering of the SCR, and we are going to perform it for firstly for the half wave. That means only a single SCR we are going to use for our application. And here I am going to show you the response for the resistive load and as well as resistive inductive load. So let's see first of all what is the circuit diagram. Here you can see that this is our a single phase AC supply, 230 volts 50 hertz AC supply, which is we have been actually stepped down with the help of a transformer setup to 24 volt 50 hertz AC supply. Here we are utilizing only a single SCR. It is a semi-controlled SCR, anode, cathode and gate terminal. For the triggering of SCR, we are using a separate triggering circuit for it, and we can also measure the voltage across the SCR. This is the load connected in series with the SCR. So when the SCR will conduct, this particular outer circuit will carry the main current or load current. Okay, load can be a resistive one as well as a resistive inductive one. We are going to take the response across the load. So our response is mainly going to measure across the load. Now let's see that what is the response with the resistive circuit in hardware circuit. Okay, so here we can see that in our hardware we have taken the 230 volts 50 hertz AC supply from the supply board. Here we are actually using a step down transformer. It is step down the supply up to the 24 volt 50 hertz AC. Now after that we have connected a resistive lamp load to our single phase half wave rectifier. For the rectifier actually we are utilizing this particular box. Here actually two SCRs are in series connected. So we are actually utilizing the one SCR for the anode, cathode and gate. Its gate triggering terminals are given over here. You can see that here in this terminal it is given G1, K1, that means gate terminal and cathode terminal for SCR1, and gate terminal and cathode terminal for SCR2. This is our triggering circuit from which we can actually get the triggering signals. Here we have the different terminals G1, K1, this is also G2, K2, and we can actually trigger the 4 SCR. So similarly we have the triggering circuit. This knob is actually going to change the triggering angle for us. So it is actually going to give us the different firing angle. So it is also connected with the 230 volt 50 hertz supply, because it can run on the directly 230 volt 50 hertz supply. Now we have connected our SCR, this SCR with the resistive load, this lamp load, and we are going to switch on it and we are going to apply some firing angle. Now we can observe in the DSO, if we zoom here, so we can see that this this blue color waveform is actually supply voltage, and when we switch it off, this is our rectified voltage, single phase half wave rectified voltage. Let me make it more clear for you. This is a half wave rectified voltage across the SCR when we actually not applied any firing angle. So it is a complete rectified AC voltage. This is blue one is actually our supply voltage. Now if we start changing this firing pot here, if we change this firing pot here, okay, so we can see that now zoom it here so that we can observe the firing. If we are changing the firing pot there, so we can see that the different firing angles we are able to implement. Okay, so here it is more than 90, and right now it is 90 around or less than 90, and we are actually, so blue one is actually showing the applied voltage, supply voltage, and the yellow waveform is actually the voltage across the load when the load is resistive. So we can see that we can apply the different firing angles up to the near about 180, not exactly 180 but near about 180. Here we can measure these firing angles with the help of a cursor. Like if we have applied certain angle, let me set on the certain angle. then we can use this cursor option, and we can select for the channel 1 time, and here we can place our one cursor at the triggering instant and then the other cursor at this instant where it is crossing the 0. So for one alteration it is 10 millisecond, for one alteration it is 10 millisecond, and we can measure this particular fired instant and the 0 crossing instant. Here our instant are showing by the cursor 1 and cursor 2, and its delta position is 7.2 millisecond. That means for 7.2 millisecond our voltage is applied across the load. So ultimately our triggering instant is nothing but 10 millisecond minus 7.2 millisecond. So it will become around 2.8 millisecond. So we can measure the alpha. We can multiply 2.8 millisecond into 100 pi, so we will get the alpha value. Now we will going to perform for the RL circuit. Okay. Now in the second part of this, previously actually we done with the resistive load. Now we are going to connect the RL load, that means resistive inductive load. So here we have connected two inductors in the series, and along with this lamp load is also connected, and here our single phase SCR is actually utilized with the same connection, and the triggering circuit is there. Now when we switch on the supply, we can see that if we regulate, if we apply certain firing angle, let it be zoom first of all for the better clearance to you. So here you can see that the blue one is a supply voltage, and you can see that this is a blue one on the supply voltage, and this yellow one is the actually voltage across the RL load. So here you can see that there is a negative voltage dragging is also there. If I'll zoom it and will switch off the supply response, then we can see that it is the firing instant, and this is actually, let me correct this, actually repeating one. Now see here, it is the firing instant, this is the voltage across the, and this is negative drag due to the RL load. So this complete voltage is across the load, RL load. Okay. If we change the firing positions, so we can see that with the different firing angles we are having different output voltage across the load. So this is the way we can actually apply the single phase half wave controlled rectifier with R load and RL load. You can measure all these things. The channel settings are actually, channel 1 is on 20 volt, and if we switch on the supply response, it is also on 20 volt. The time division is 2.5 millisecond. You can again measure the same triggering instant with the help of the cursor as I shown you in the video. So this is all about the single phase SCR.